This is a bittersweet journey through the witty and wise words of George Cooper Sr. and young Sheldon. Today, as we honor his memory, we're not only delving into his profound insights but also embracing the sprinkle of humor that defined him. So, grab your favorite beverage, cozy up, and let's remember George Cooper Sr. together.
My father didn't always get the credit he deserved.
This is all my fault. I rushed him through breakfast the other day, and now look, he is wasting away.
Oh, come on. You can't blame yourself. This isn't going to last. Remember the time a bee got in the house and he slept under a net for a couple months?
George, you have to make an effort. Young boys who don't spend time with their daddies grow up to be oddballs.
Honey, I hate to tell you, but that ball is already pretty odd. Had to break up a fight in the locker room and got elbowed in the neck.
That's a rough day.
That was all before 10 a.m. So I get what you're going through. But you'll notice I didn't come home and take it out on you.
No, you didn't.
I want you to get back in there, apologize to everyone, and finish your dinner.
Yes, sir.
Night, sweet dreams.
Mom gives us kisses.
Fine.
Your beard's scratchy.
You bet. Sheldon?
I respectfully pass. Mom also does the goodnight dance.
Now you're just screwing with me. Hey. You don't give yourself enough credit for how brave you are.
I don't?
No. Sheldon, you are 10 years old going to high school. Everyone's older than you, everyone's bigger than you, but you keep at it, day after day. That's brave. Any kid that could do that could give a speech to the United Nations if he had to.
What's going on?
He's dropping out of school.
What? Oh, no, you're not.
It's not a big deal.
You better believe it's a big deal.
You are finishing high school. End of discussion.
It's my life.
It's my house. If you don't go to school, you can't live here.
Hold on. We are not kicking him out.
The hell we're not.
I'll pack right now.
Stop. You don't have to go.
Yes, he does. My house, my rules. You and Missy are friends. You go to school together. I can make things complicated if it doesn't go well.
I didn't think about that.
Turns you down, you don't have to see her all the time.
But if it goes right, I get to see her all the time.
I just think you ought to take a minute and figure out if it's really worth it. It's like football. You can go for it on fourth down on your own 20-yard line, but if you don't make it, it's game over.
Who knew you were so handy?
Yeah, there's just things guys need to be good at.
What else you good at?
I should go. The answer's always the same. Stop thinking and get out of your own way.
I don't know how to do that.
Have you ever heard the Nike slogan, just do it?
I'm familiar with the phrase, let's do it, uttered by Gary Gilmore, the last person to be executed by firing squad in America.
Okay, well, it's a shoe slogan, and it's good advice. The answer's already in your head. Don't think so hard. Just do it.
And if you're going to take naps in your dorm, you might want an alarm clock.
And remember, no parties. That was a joke.
Bye. That was easy.
Who was that?
Sheldon, you gonna stay the night in his dorm?
What? Would you let him do that?
One more thing off your plate.
What are we going to do?
That's what we're figuring out.
You're going to have to marry her.
I think so too.
Hell no.
What do you mean, no? He got her pregnant.
Mary, she's 29.
Well, what choice does he have?
She's not gonna marry him.
What's wrong with me?
You're an idiot. You're irresponsible. You live in a garage and use a sink as a toilet. Care to jump in? Kind of deja vu, huh?
Kinda. I want to be furious at him. But how can I?
Yeah, the trick is to forget we did the same thing, then it's easy.
Can we afford a computer?
You do my taxes, what do you think?
Never mind.
Good night.
A bill? Really?
Room and board, buddy.
$50 a month for food?
The way you eat, I should have gone $50 a week.
Laundry services?
Your poor mother has to touch your underwear.
What's the $10 a month PIMA charge?
Oh, PIMA. That's a pain in my ass tax. My way of getting compensated for you taking years off my life. Can you do that right now? You be Spock, I'll be Kirk.
Maybe.
Okay, Mr. Spock. Your first order is to return to your seat.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I'm never asking anybody out again.
You will. At least the worst part's over.
Doesn't feel like it.
Hey, you got rejected, but was it the end of the world?
No.
And that is extremely valuable information. A lot of guys don't learn that and stop taking chances. And honestly, you dodged a bullet with Missy. The girl is mean. Hey,
Did you talk to my teacher?
I did.
So, is he gonna tell me what I'm doing wrong?
I'm going to. You're sitting here waiting to be handed the answer, and that's not how life is. You gotta work for it.
I don't want to hear a football pep talk.
Hey, this isn't football. This is real. Your professor's right. Now, instead of pouting, take charge of your own life.
Yeah, loving parents, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, you better appreciate what you got. There's a lot of kids out there have way less than you.
I guess.
You have your own room. I never had that growing up. And then I was in the barracks, and then I married your mother. Oh, it's a dishwasher for crying out loud.
But the way we got the money, it just doesn't feel right.
So you're telling me you're never okay with bending the rules once in a while?
That's not how being a Christian works.
Good to know.
What are you doing?
Just helping you be a good Christian. Your mom's name isn't Kim Lee, is it?
No, sir.
Good. I mean, yeah. It's a small country.
Why aren't you eating?
I don't think I can.
Sometimes the different foods touch each other, Sheldon. Not the end of the world.
He ran away because we took him to a therapist.
That's $15 we ain't getting back.
That's what you're worried about?
No, of course not. And Sheldon's fine. Hey, you know what he's like. If someone took him, I'm sure they'll bring him right back.
I didn't write this.
You sure? Looks like your handwriting's got that little swoopy thing going on.
I didn't write it, and I think I know if my son had a hernia.
So what? Sheldon forged a letter to get out of PE?
Looks like it.
How about that?
Don't be proud of him.
Can't help it. First time he ever seemed like my kid. If you believe that, why aren't you in bed right now?
Because this is the same boy who couldn't find his way out of that sleeping bag.
He made his way out. Took him 5 or 10 minutes. I know you're worried, but he needs to experience the world a little bit. Why not let him do it when most of it's asleep?
Are these differences a sticking point in your marriage?
Not at all.
Why?
Simple. We never talk about it.
So you just avoid discussing topics you don't agree on?
At all costs.
Hearing that further convinces me I'll never get married.
Never say never. Thanks for stopping by.
You really want to mess with me?
Sure. Why not?
What's going on out there?
You might want to call the police.
Why?
There's a bum sleeping on our front porch. Hey, you haven't seen the pastor? Did he go home?
He hasn't come out of Georgie's room.
Maybe you found Georgie's magazine.
He's a man of God.
You're adorable.
It takes a whole lot more water to clean you than me.
Hey, watch it. I don't have to let you live here.
Let me? I'm paying for everything. You gonna charge me for food, too?
It's not the worst idea.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be in this house.
You said it, not me. The point is, he didn't listen to us then. He's not going to listen now.
So we do nothing.
We let him make his own mistakes.
That just sounds like another way of saying we do nothing. I'm gonna go down there.
Hey, that's a mistake I'm going to let you make.
I still can't believe she lied to me.
Look, here's something you should know about life. People lie.
Everybody?
Pretty much.
Well, I don't like it.
It's not always a bad thing.
When is lying good?
Like when you're trying to spare someone's feelings.
Friend, cans that we don't know? What if there is alcohol?
Then they're going to get a lot of fun facts about the history of fermented beverages.
I am serious.
So am I. How else would I know the monkeys get drunk by eating rotten fruit off the jungle floor?
He is not ready for this kind of situation.
Mary, he's a good kid. He's not going to drink anything he shouldn't. And if he cared about peer pressure, he wouldn't wear a bow tie. I mean, how could Wayne stab me in the back like this?
I don't think Wayne stabbed you in the back.
Can you please just agree with me?
Sorry. So, what happens now?
I don't know. I guess I wait and see if I'm fired.
Please, say anything else.
I'm trying. Okay. Are you sure she's pregnant?
Yes, she took a test.
Sometimes those things are wrong. He likes his meat cooked to at least 165 degrees, except for chicken, which is 180. The different foods can't touch each other on the plate. Ketchup and mustard must come out of a packet. No bottles.
What about his issues with spaghetti?
That's a trick question. He likes spaghetti.
Maybe you should go across the street and apologize.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because if I do, it sets a bad precedent.
He said octopus aliens didn't need to become Christian because they're not affected by original sin.
You should have been there. Pastor Jeff almost started crying.
Well, now I'm sorry I missed it.
It's your fault for having a hangover.
Or it's God's fault for putting Sunday morning after Saturday night. What are you talking about?
He's only doing it because of that Veronica girl.
Oh, sure. That makes sense.
What do you mean it makes sense?
When I was his age, I hitchhiked to Florida because I had a friend that had a girlfriend who knew a girl who might be willing.
What are you doing?
Document! This may never happen again.
He's getting popular.
I think I might know why those kids want to use his room.
Well, he's after studying.
They ain't studying.
Oh, now it makes sense.
You really think they're...
A bunch of college kids in an empty dorm room? Pastor just hanging out on the curb, laughing and smoking cigarettes.
Yeah? And?
Well, that's not enough.
Was smoking even a sin? Because I still light up after a roll in the egg.
The point is, she's capable of being fun, just not with me.
Dad, are you sad that you got fired?
Mostly angry. But yeah, maybe a little sad.
I don't know what to tell you, George. I mean, is it possible your son has a little crush on her?
Oh, I don't think he's wired that way.
Oh, are you saying that he's...
No, I'm saying he's a bookworm. Yeah, unless she's math or a dictionary, he ain't interested.
Tell me where it hurts.
I got goosebumps.
Are you asking us to leave the church?
Of course not.
Y'all talk a big game about community and then just turn your back when things get a little messy.
Okay, let's just take a breath.
You do that. We're leaving. Come on, Mary. She's fine, Mary.
She needs to be punished.
For what? Sticking up for us?
She punched a boy in church.
I'll just go to my room.
Hey, don't you move. What are you watching?
MTV?
Watch MTV.
George,
I'm not punishing her for doing the right thing.
violence is never the right thing.
I'm sorry, are we in California?
I know it's not my place, but Barry and I used to keep a bunch of stuff bottled up, and we know how that turned out.
We're not getting divorced.
Yeah, over my dead body. We're okay. Hey, it's over.
Sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I've been awful. I don't even know why. I really do love you and Mom, and I don't actually hate Sheldon. I'll be better, I promise.
I know you will. I love you too. Hey, how are you doing out there?
George, language.
What language?
God's what made photons possible.
And what day did he do that?
I would think day one.
How could you
I grab my chest and keel over. Maybe we can get out of here.
That's a terrible thing to set off to Dallas.
Shouldn't we talk about this first?
What's there to talk about, George?
This could be a great opportunity for Sheldon.
He's 9 years old.
Oh, come on. You can't measure him in Earth years.
Don't you understand what this means?
Rather than me feel dumb, how about you just tell me?
These are parents we can actually relate to.
Yeah, sure.
All the times we wonder if we're doing right by Sheldon or how to handle him, we finally have someone to compare notes with.
There's notes. I've just been winging it.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, I bet he dresses down to about 7,000 pounds of USDA prime.
You'd eat him?
He'd eat me. The one that Georgie liked?
Yeah. I was thinking about having her stay here for a couple days.
Was it Georgie's birthday or something?
No. She's just having a rough time at home.
What's going on?
Her mother's boyfriend has a drinking problem, and things have been getting out of hand.
You waited till I had a beer to tell me this story, didn't you?
Southern Syzygy. SYZYGY, Syzygy.
Balls. Hey, Billy. Sheldon's not here.
Is Missy?
Nope.
Good. I need to talk to you alone.
Balls. Why are you reading my paper?
Well, pardon me for keeping up on events of the day.
Tomorrow's headline, Father strangles son. How's your burger?
So good.
It is pretty good. Yeah, maybe this could be our new spot for daddy-daughter dates.
Please stop saying that.
What? Daddy-daughter date?
Yes.
Okay. And what would you like me to call our daddy-daughter dates?
You ever think about doing something different?
Well, yeah, I played football, coached football, watched a lot of football. So, unless sitting here becomes a job. Come on, you can do better than that. Punch your new car. Don't forget it's yellow. Yeah, I guess, but...
George, you deserve this.
I mean, college ball. That's the dream.
Your new room exactly the same.
So your plan is to gaslight me.
I know there's a lot of change, but sometimes change could be good. I'll give you one thing. You got confidence.
Thank you.
You get a second thing, you'll be unstoppable.
Sounds like I'm halfway there.
I suppose you are.
Or don't be late.
Wouldn't miss it. You wouldn't ride to school?
No, I'll take the bus.
Suit yourself. See y'all later.
George and I had our ups and downs. But we were finally in such a good place. And then he left.
George only had eyes for Mary. And over the years, he surely earned my respect. He was a good man, and I will always be proud to call him my son.
No matter what I did, he always had my back. I love you, Dad.
He was a hell of a friend, and we're gonna miss him a hell of a lot.
May not have been the world's greatest dad.
You're so annoying.
Caltech?
Caltech.
Fine.
Maybe we weren't the world's greatest kids.